Well, this is a surprise. Technically not a surprise. I did order what's inside this box. I just did not expect it to arrive before our Utah hiking trip, but it has, so I will bust it open. Let's see. This I'm super excited about. I've never purchased this particular pen model before. I ended up ordering my first Sailor Pro Gear Slim, and I just fell in love with the color. I've been looking at them for some time, heavily influenced, of course, by the Stationery Cafe and their enabling banter, which I follow on the podcast. Oh, it's so pretty. So this is going to be a super short inking unboxing. Oh, what a gorgeous bookmark. This is the North America limited warranty. I guess I won't use that for a bookmark. I will leave it there underneath the pen. It comes with 2 cartridges, of course, and a converter. So I will be opening up that converter and inking this up and giving you a little writing sample. It is a resin pen. I purchased it in the medium fine after looking at multiple pen swatches on YouTube and review videos. I just adore the proportions, I adore the color. Just look at that two-toned nib. I am weighing, of course, if I pick up a second Sailor, it will likely be just the regular Pro Gear. Outside of the planning community, I am a high school English teacher, so I do quite a bit of writing, and I know from use that I am always much more comfortable with a more slender and smaller pen. So here are some comparisons. This is the TWSBI Eco, and this is the Kaweco Sport. And then I will cap them all so you get an idea of what they look like capped. I have a lot of errands to run today, so please forgive me that I'm not going to take measurements. I feel like the measurements are widely available on the internet, so I'm not going to supply any measurements here. We are packing, and I need to get the dog to her spa, so again, this was just really a surprise. It shipped super fast from Pen Chalet. Yeah, I'm in love with it. Let's ink it up and do some writing samples. Okay, so I believe the ink that I would like to try in this Pro Gear Slim is the Sailor Manu Haha. I had originally loaded this ink in my Pilot Custom 74, which I purchased from Goulet, but I did not like that ink in that pen. It gave me all kinds of hard starts, and so I replaced it with a different ink and haven't had a problem since. So I think that was just a bad ink pen combination. So let's try again. And this is the big 50 mil size, so I really need to find a beloved pen to keep it in, because this will be my daily writer. That will be a gorgeous matchy situation with this pen. Forgive the band-aid. I did not injure myself, but I broke my nail way back behind the quick, and I keep snagging it on everything, so uncomfortable. I'd rather not rip it off. I'd rather let it grow out to a point where I can clip it. Oh! Okay, I'm just going to swatch right underneath this little ink swatch, and this is now my Sailor Pro Gear Pen of the Year. In Soda Pop Blue, and it's a medium fine. Gorgeous. And it is a wonderful match with that pen. I could not be happier. As I was writing, I was sort of putting some of my thoughts about the ink pen combination down in my journal, but when the ink first flows out, it looks quite faint and has a very low contrast with the page, which can make it difficult to read. Really just feel that there's an unmistakable poetry between the combination of pen and ink. And I really look forward to working with it. Primarily, this is one of the reasons I have so many pens loaded up with different inks, is I do use them daily when I'm doing my daily journaling, my daily morning pages. And for scale, this is just a little B6 slim size notebook. It's from nanamipaper.com, and it's their cafe note notebook. I have about 4 of these in my stash. This is the Tomoe River paper, and I stocked up on them when I realized that the Tomoe River paper is no longer going to be in production. So if you're interested, I'll put the link to this website below, but I highly recommend these journals. And I don't mind the thickness. This is a pretty chunky notebook. It's got to be about 400 pages if I were guesstimating. 384 pages. And normally I like to close out my notebooks sooner than that, but I don't mind the chunkiness because of the smaller scale. I'm able to do basically three pages of morning pages every day in a matter of 20 minutes or so. So it seems very, very doable, as opposed to my prior morning pages, which were in a similarly thick Stalogy notebook. So this just took forever to fill out a spread. So I kind of am moving into using this in different ways, but I will discuss that more with you when I'm back from vacation and when I post my Techo Kaigi video. So that will be on the docket next. Thank you for spending a little bit of time with me this week and sharing my pleasure at my newest fountain pen acquisition. If you have any questions about the pen, feel free to comment below. Otherwise, I will see you in my next video. Ciao.